Today we are comparing the TaylorMade P790 against the Mizuno JPX 925 forged. So we've got two hollow bodied irons here that are very much aimed at mid to low handicap golfers. Two irons that are really trying to combine a lot of things. They're really trying to combine looks, feel, ball speed and distance, and forgiveness, and overall dispersion. Okay, so this type of golf club is really trying to tick a lot of boxes, and these two for me would sit right at the top end of the offerings out there from the different brands. These two irons in particular have been great for a lot of my customers. So we're going to put these to the test today. Let's see which one comes out on top. Starting with the looks, I think looks are important. I think if you're looking for a golf club like this, then looks are a factor. You want a nice looking golf club at the end of the day. Looking at them, for me, I think the TaylorMade, the P790 just edges it for me. I think they've done a great job in terms of that sort of premium look. Remember, this is the 5th iteration of this iron, and you can really tell that they've honed in on the looks. It does look really nice indeed. Not to say that the Mizuno doesn't look bad, I just think that the TaylorMade edges it. If we sort of look down in that sort of playing position, not a lot between them really, is there? Slightly sort of more kind of duller brushed finish to the Mizuno, but in truth both look very nice in that playing position, and quite similar sort of profiles in terms of that sort of top edge there, mid to small top line really. But remember, looks are one thing, performance is really what it's all about, isn't it? So let's kick off with this TaylorMade P790. Yeah, so you know, really when it comes to the hollow bodied category, it's fair to say that the P790 is always right up there. This really does dominate this category, and largely why this category exists. You know, we would always have cavity backs, we'd have blades, nothing really in between, and then all of a sudden this P790 came along all these years ago. We've now got a whole range of hollow bodied golf clubs that really fit into a real broad range of handicaps. You know, you'd probably say 6-7 handicap up to probably 14-15 handicap, so a large variety of golfers could fit into this type of golf club. So let's hit a few with this. Very intrigued to see which one comes out on top. So yeah, in that playing position, looks really nice. Nice blend between looks, but also looks fairly forgiving as well. Yeah, you can really feel it off the face. You know, once you hit that, you can really feel that speed off the face. You know, remember they have got the speed pocket in there, they've got the speed foam there, so there's quite a bit of tech in this head to try and produce the speed, and yeah, could definitely feel that. You can see it in the distances there, can't you? 194 yards. Yeah, not a particularly great strike there, but not really lost any distance. You know, there is quite some decent forgiveness in this head. Yeah, really good. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, every time I hit this iron, I do enjoy it. It feels nice and easy to hit. Yeah, good again. Now, the drawback with this iron, spin number's quite low, 4,300 at the moment, which it is pretty low. The good news though is that the height's pretty good, so the launch and height are pretty good. So that carried 185 but stopped 191, so it's actually stopping within 6 yards. So yes, the spin number's low, which is partly the loft. You know, both of these are 30 degrees. Yeah, love that. Really good. Yeah, nice and straight. Getting some good consistency there with the distance. Yeah, very good. Amazed how consistent this is. You know, there's always the human element, of course, but it does feel really easy to hit. Feels really accurate. Yeah, really enjoying it. Little bit heavy on that one. And as I always say, guys, you know, think about your own game. What is important to you? Is it distance? Is it dispersion? Is it the height? Is it the spin? So there's quite a lot of factors. So although we are seeing a lot of data here, which we'll go through at the end, think about your own game, because that's really what matters, isn't it? Yeah, that was 8 really solid hits. There was a couple of heavy ones in there, but actually the distance didn't really drop off. I really enjoyed that. I can see why this does sit, you know, at the top of a lot of people's lists in terms of the hollow body category, because it does tick a lot of boxes. But I am intrigued to try this Mizuno because that's been performing so well. And if you haven't seen my recent video comparing that to the Shrixon, that's definitely worth watching, because yeah, the Mizuno is really performing nicely. So now into this Mizuno JPX 925 forged. This has been a great iron this year, it really has. It blends a lot of factors. The feel, for one thing, I find every time I hit this, the feel is really good. Looks very nice too. And similar loft, it's 30 degrees, so it's a very fair test. I'm quite intrigued to compare distances, dispersion, spin numbers. You'd probably say the drawback with the P790 was the spin was quite low there, 4,500. So let's kick off with this. Again, like it in that plain position, just a slightly kind of more brushed finish to the face, which is nice. Similar profile, you know, blade length. Yeah, love that. Yeah, so much softer with this one. If you do have a premium on feel, this does feel nicer. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so far so good. Those first 3 hits, pretty solid. I think the last one was just a touch thin. Yeah, decent hit. Spin number seems a little bit better with this so far. That was nice. Yeah, really good. Yeah, definitely seeing a big difference in the spin number. This is like 5,200, quite a bit higher than the TaylorMade, which I like. Yeah, good again, really solid. Yeah, it's going to be a close call, this, guys. I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts as well. Do let me know which one you would go for, because I'm feeling this is going to be a close call. Both feel good. I do think Mizuno does feel better. Although I do have an inkling the P790 might have a better dispersion. Could be wrong. Let's put a good swing on this last one. Yeah, good. Yeah, I really enjoyed hitting both of those. I am very intrigued to see the numbers, seeing the dispersion, because I don't think there's much in it. I think definitely enjoyed the feel of this Mizuno. Felt nice and soft, but I do feel like I hit that 790 better. So let's initially look at that dispersion. Okay, so looking at that dispersion, we've got the P790 white and then the Mizuno in the orange. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a tough one to call, isn't it? You know, definitely the P790 looks a bit longer. For me, I'm always looking really at front to back, because I think the right and left is probably more me, isn't it? And you'd probably say the front to back dispersion, marginally the P790. Yes, you've got the big left miss there, but I think the P790 just edges it. I don't think there's much in it though, to be honest. Let's have a look at the numbers. So looking at these numbers, yeah, mid 80s with the club speed, ball speed a bit more with the P790, 2 miles an hour quicker, so 120 to 122 with the P790. Launching quite similar, 16.4 and 17. Overall height a little bit higher with the TaylorMade, 90 feet compared to 94 feet. Huge difference in the spin, wasn't there? 5,400 with the Mizuno, 4,400 with the P790, so almost a 1,000 RPM difference between the two. Average carry, well, we've got 172 for a total of 178 for the Mizuno, and then 181 for pretty much 190 total with the P790. So what's that, 9 yards extra in terms of carry, and then we've got 11 yards extra in terms of total. The side total plus or minus 25 feet, plus or minus 30 feet with the P790, so not a huge amount in that. Okay, so there we have it, guys. That was quite an interesting head-to-head, and really, you know, if you want the better feeling golf club, if you want a slightly higher spin, then Mizuno was really good from that point of view. If you want a bit more distance, a bit more ball speed, slightly better front to back dispersion, then the P790 was better. So let me know which one you would go for. I'm quite intrigued to hear what you guys think. Which one would you go for? Very similar outcome. As always, guys, if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon.